Yeah, I was going to go with the forbidden fruit topic. I may or may not have been a part of a forbidden fruit scene, but you meet somebody, somebody tells you, you know what, you better stay away from that, whether it's she has kids or she's in and out of a relationship or to whom it may concern. It was an older woman, maybe, we'll just say that. But in any event, she gets the forbidden fruit option too. Does that make you want that more when you're told no? I've already been there through that, so Kelly, start us off. No, you know, we'll start with Tyler. I think the answer is yes. Short and simple, but...
Any experience?
I'm just going to say...
You're 6 months into it.
I'm just going to say that with forbidden fruit, it becomes enticing because you're trying to tell yourself no, and that person that is, you think, forbidden to you is still showing an interest. Whether or not they should or not is a different question. And that's what makes it enticing, because that person is showing an extra interest in you even though they probably shouldn't be as well.
So I met Tyler when I had a boyfriend, and that's kind of what happened, is we met each other and it was just like, whoa, like this crazy magnetic thing, but it was like not allowed, oh my god, no, no, no. So it was one of those things where like I wanted to talk to him and I knew there was something, but I couldn't, because that just wasn't fair to anyone and whatever. And you know, nature has a way of playing out its course, and you know, here we are now.
Natural selection.
But it did.
There's nothing bad happened, by the way. It was all appropriate.
Yeah, no, like
no judgment here. But I mean, did you end up breaking up with?
Completely, 100%, and then waited some time.
Right.
Not very long, but waited to be like, hey, I'm ready to go, type deal.
How did the breakup go? Just as a side topic, just how did you go about doing it?
Well, he moved back to Rhode Island, where we moved. We moved here together.
Okay.
And we were here for about a month and a half, and he moved back to Rhode Island. So it was good because it was done. It was done before we even came, but he still wanted to come with me here. And then I met Tyler like 2 weeks after moving in here. We were on the same floor randomly. And then, you know, I would get in trouble for talking to the boy down the hall and such. So, I mean, it worked out, and it wasn't until November that we started actually dating, and he had moved out in September, so whatever.
Our final topic for the evening, we leave that up to all the audience members, and that is a total open forum mic. We have Dennis over here. Dennis has asked us a question. So we're going to take it over to Dennis here, and I'm going to come this side. No, I'm going to come this side. The camera's over here. So Dennis, quick question. What was your question, actually? Go ahead.
I don't know what her name was, but I was thinking.
Miss Amy.
Miss Amy, during a break. How? Because we were talking about how women handle guys, but how does a woman handle a guy if she's approaching him and he's not interested in her? Like, well, how do you handle the situation without kind of like hurting her feelings, or how do women accept like being turned off?
How do the women accept it? Or is there a better way to say, hey, you know, I'm not interested. Anybody can start us off. Because I'm not a woman, so we're going to need a...
Can I just say kindness? Like, just same way you guys want to be handled. You don't want to be blown off, right? You don't want to be blown off.
No. No.
It happens. I don't know.
I honestly, I just think like you could kind of just deter the conversation, be like, well, I'm just, you know, out to have a good time with my guys. I don't know, just somehow don't, you know, pay as much attention. I guess you could say, just but be kind about it. Don't be like, oh, you know, I'm not interested. But I'm sure guys pull the girlfriend card. I don't know if you guys ever do, but I'm sure you do. So I think just kindness would be a big thing.
John, are you on channel 2 for the auxiliary? Yeah. Mitch, let's try you again. Yeah, now we got you. I was sorry, I was on the wrong channel.
Hey, Mitch.
That's all right. Hey, how you doing, bud?
This is Mitch Landsberg from the University of Delaware. He's on the line right now.
Mitch, any topics? I mean, I could tell you the topic that we're talking about right now, but this is audience toss-up, so feel free say whatever you want.
So, what are you guys talking about?
Well, we're basically talking right now about being honest with...
Anthony lied to Jackie when he slept on the couch one night at Elise's
my friend
place.
Elise's house, and I got in a lot of shit for that.
Being honest in a relationship, or being honest in general with friends and other sorts of
relationships?
Uh-oh.
Mitch is our universal nice guy, too, by the way.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I play the nice guy card. Well, being honest is obviously very important. Full disclosure, I don't think is necessary in a relationship, although in certain circumstances it might apply. But honesty is very important. It's mutually respected, and I think both parties could benefit from almost full honesty. But on the same token, it's like a little white lie. You know, sometimes a little white lie is always good for a relationship.
Mitch, let me ask, hold on, because the audience is in an uproar. The audience is in an uproar right now, Mitch. Well, let me say this. Full disclosure when you're 18, 19, 20, is that relevant disclosure when you're 24, 25, 26?
Right.
Any comment on the age difference? Because I think when you're younger, you know, you're younger. Like, hey.
Right. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, once you get to a point when you're 50 years old and you've been settled down for, 20, 25 years, you pretty much know the ins and outs of your companion. And, there is no more lying that's just not possible anymore. But when you're younger, it's honestly, it's hard to come by a lot of times, I'll be honest with you.
Be honest, there you go. Mitch, I wanted, about the white lie. Have you told? Hold on, I think one of the audience members...
Kelly wants to say something to you, Mitch.
If there's nothing that you're trying to hide, then why are you lying? If nothing happened, why do you need to lie?
Well, the classic example would be, do I look fat in this dress? I mean, sometimes, they don't look 100% perfect. They might look a little heavy.
Mitch, I agree with you. I agree with you. Sometimes, from a guy's perspective, though, I mean, you don't want to fight. Like, that's the ultimate goal. If you can go through a day without fighting, that's a win, as far as I'm concerned. And if you got to tell a little white lie every now and then to keep the relationship happy, to keep her happy, again, women, that's what it's about.
No way.
Making you happy.
No. It's about honesty 100%, and it's our responsibility to deal with that honesty. Because if you're gonna lie, take a walk.
Here's what happens though. What if you guys don't deal with it well? Then we have an issue with that.
That's your problem. We'll deal with it. We'll get over it, and then move on if you don't like it. There are other girls who will love your bullshit.
I know that.
Certain of us do not like your bullshit.
Well, wait a minute. What about if it takes you a week to get over it? And that just happens to be the week where we're supposed to go on vacation or go on a nice romantic getaway, and now all of a sudden you're pissed off at me. But if I told a white lie, beautiful weekend in Jamaica, no hassles.
Beautiful. The very next week and be like, I spent an entire week with this asshole.
Well, I think the guys would be like, we'll deal with it on a need-to-come basis. Like, when the problem comes, we'll deal with it. Mitch, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, bud. I'm enjoying this banter back and forth.
It's quite a banter. No, I agree. I agree with Mitch. I think white lies are a necessity.
Take it, Dennis. Go ahead. And obviously I agree with you for agreeing with me, but I think the problem lies with the female sensitivity. Every word uttered out of our mouth is scrutinized fully by
Well, remember that females are self-proclaimed hypersensitive. But we got Dennis here with a comment. Dennis has got a comment.
Exactly. Well, you guys have a good show, and thanks for taking my call.
Thanks, Mitch. Take it easy.
All right, thank you.
Bye, Mitch.
I agree with what Mitch said. You have to sometimes just use the white lie. Because if you want to keep peace in your relationship and you want to have sex maybe that night or within the next week, you have to tell her that little lie, or you're not going to get in.
Absolutely.
Because women say they want the truth, but when it comes down to it, they're not going to be not every woman, but in general, most women, they're not going to be able to handle it, and it's going to be a problem in the household.
Exactly. I think we're just about out of time. We're going to wrap things up. I want to thank everybody. What's that? Oh, well, okay. We're just going to wrap things up here. I just want to thank everybody. Our panel, Kelly, all you guys are great. And Kelly, Ian, Aaron, and Tyler, thank you for the panel. Our guest chef, Dr. Ferd, who's jumping out in the audience. His lovely assistant, Amy, thank you very much. Our lovely waitress, Miss Gabrielle. Our musician over here, Brian DiBaggio. He's going to be playing some tunes to help us get out of here. Our camera crew, Andrew right here helping us out, and Nick in the back there.
Thank you, guys.
Myself, Anthony, this is John. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out. Saute Sessions. Good eats, good talk, and we'll see you out there. Bye-bye. Thank you.